So there's a huge story behind why the Steak and Shake in Greensboro, North Carolina went out of business and now it's being torn down that nobody is talking about. Now, WFMY News 2 actually covered this story, but they did very little work. This all happened January 19th of 2020. Investigators charged Leon Emmanuel Rich, 59, with assault with a deadly weapon and Quincy Wayne Dowdy, 42, with assault inflicting serious injury. Two men facing charges had minor injuries following a fight, but no one was struck by a bullet. So let me tell you what really happened. Leon walks into the Steak and Shake and proceeds to go to the to-go lane. Well, the hostess with the mostest copped an attitude and said, "Hey, no, you're in the wrong lane. Get in that lane." He's like, "Nah, I'm in the to-go lane. Let me talk to your manager." Manager gets involved. The manager tells the employee, yeah, he's in the right lane. He wants to order something to go. Somebody else comes up. He orders his to-go food and he sits down while the employee, the hostess with the mostest, is getting scolded by the manager. After she's done getting yelled at by the manager, she comes out and she tells Leon, "You're going to regret that." Now, mind you, Leon is a retired veteran and he has a legal carry conceal permit. And he's like, "What?" Leon has no idea that the hostess with the mostest called her daddy to come beat up Leon. And her daddy happens to be a convicted felon that served prison time, allegedly. He starts to fight with Leon in the restaurant. They're throwing down. He's trying to beat up Leon. Leon's trying to hold his own. And then the hostess with the mostest runs to the back to get back up. All while Leon is struggling to handle this felon, and the felon is trying to rip Leon's eye out of his eye socket. Yes, I said he's trying to rip his eye out of his eye socket. So now this massive dude shows up, another Steak and Shake employee, and starts to pummel Leon at the same time, all while he's having to deal with this crazy felon that rips his eye out of his eye socket. So then Leon reaches for his pew-pew that he's registered to have, and then they all scuffle trying to get it, and it goes off. And then the whole place erupts in a panic because now a pew-pew has gone off, and now this guy's eye's hanging out of his face. And then the cops show up and they arrest Leon and then the felon, but they don't arrest that other employee because he's acting like he's a hero because I got the pew-pew. And Leon gets arrested while his eye is hanging out of his eye socket, but WFMY News 2 says two men facing charges had minor injuries. Nah, fam, his eye was hanging out of his face. After all this happens, Leon goes and finds an attorney, hires Culberson and Associates to sue Steak and Shake, and he wins.
La, 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 la. Wait till I get my money right.
And you're probably wondering, well, how much did Leon actually win? I can't disclose how much Leon won, but it's pretty significant because Steak and Shake is no longer there anymore. Culberson's a beast. I hired him to go after some slumlords in Greensboro, North Carolina also. Make sure to follow or subscribe to keep up on the story of the slumlords we're gonna sue.